My name is Robert Hodges. I'm the Chief Electrician at Malvern Festival Theatres. I'm basically in charge of the lighting and the sound for the productions. On a day-to-day basis, we check the lighting rig works and the sound PA works for each show. We also do special effects like smoke machines, dry ice, hazers. Anything that's an effect is really the electrics department's problem, and I'm in charge of it. And on a daily basis, it changes. Because once a week we'll get the shows in, and once a week we'll get a show out. So a Monday is completely different to a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So Mondays is normally hectic, getting the show in. Then Saturday night we get them out. Sometimes we get the shows in on Sunday, sometimes we get the shows in on Monday. And in between this, my job is to liaise with the next week's visiting company to see what lighting requirements they want. And this is normally done 3 or 4 weeks in advance, if possible. And then obviously the week before I reassess the situation and remind myself of what we're trying to do. And that's about it, really. Well, I basically became a technician in this building because I was a musician when I was a teenager. And when I left school, I started here on a YTS scheme when I was 16, because I knew what a monitor speaker was, in sound. And then I worked here for 4 years, sort of as an apprentice stroke assistant. And at 21, I got into the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School, where I did a 2-year course in technical and stage management. Then I left there. I did various touring. I got my full equity card in stage management, mainly doing lighting and sound in stage management for small touring companies. And then I've worked for the Bristol Old Vic, the arts educational schools in London, doing a lot of design of sound and lighting. Where else have I worked? I forget my own CV, it's been 25 years. That's how I got into it, basically. My advice would be, do whatever you can at school, at whatever age you can first, and get interested in the equipment you've got at school, like your lighting board and your sound desk. Learn what you can off whoever you can, whenever you can at school, and then perhaps join an amateur company or ask to do work experience at your local theatre. Even if you end up doing it for nothing, you never know, they might take you on and pay you, after a little while. And then, when you've got enough experience, well, you don't necessarily need to have that much experience. I would go to an accredited drama school, like RADA, Lambda, Bristol, Central. The list goes on. Anywhere that does a 2 to 3 year either diploma or degree course in technical and stage management, and you specialise in whatever field you want to specialise in. The first years of those courses are broadband, and then you specialise in your 2nd to 3rd year. I mean, I specialised in lighting in my 2nd year and sound.